You're charged with a misdemeanor of failure to respond to two civil infractions. So that has become a misdemeanor now. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a lawyer. Go out in the hallway and we'll, either way, you're coming back in front of me after you meet with the lawyer, okay? Going to plead to impeding traffic and they're going to dismiss the expired license and expired plate. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, should have been a lawyer, huh? To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, sir.
All right, I'm going to accept that plea, dismiss the expired plate. I'm going to dismiss the expired license on motion of the prosecutor. Fines and costs are $175. You can go down the hall and take care of that, okay?
Thank you, God.
Best of luck.
Thank
Your name?
Patricia Rashawn. We met before.
We did.
My face, and all of a sudden I hear this episode.
I can't hear you.
You dismissed my case.
No, you pled to careless driving. The reckless was dismissed. It was $200 in fines and costs.
I didn't know anything about that second part. I thought this was, when you dismissed it, I thought that was the entire.
I dismissed just the reckless. Prosecutor, the prosecutor
No.
would have sent in a stip form saying that you were going to plead to be responsible to him, careless, and he was going to dismiss the reckless. So that's what it is. Do you have that $255 to pay?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I didn't even know that there was a fine connected to it.
Did I do that bad of a job that day where I didn't explain that to you?
A woman entered court facing charges that had escalated into a misdemeanor after failing to respond to civil infractions. When the judge informed her of her right to an attorney, she immediately requested one. After a brief consultation with a lawyer, a deal was reached. She agreed to plead responsible for impeding traffic, while the prosecutor dismissed the expired license and expired plate charges. The judge accepted the plea, imposed a $175 fine, and jokingly remarked that becoming a lawyer might have been a good career choice. The quick resolution showed how legal representation can dramatically change the outcome of a case.
Because I thought when you dismissed, I haven't dismissed papers on it, and then I got taken.
Ma'am, I just dismissed the reckless and the R&O. That was on motion of the prosecutor. I did it because they asked me to. And you pled the careless. They didn't dismiss both cases with nothing. I told you $200. That was on July 16th.
So that's what I thought I was paying on.
Well, but you didn't pay it, did you?
I was paying off $10 in a week on something. That's what my understanding was.
I don't even see where I gave you time to pay. I thought you were going to pay it all that day, the way it looks to me. How much money do you have today?
I can pay like, I know, 100 today.
Okay. Did we cancel the warrant on this, Heather?
He told me.
Yes.
Look,
Yeah, it was canceled. I see it now. It just wasn't written on the register. I'll write it. Defendant to pay 100 today. Does she owe 255 still?
I believe
Or now-
so, Judge. Yes.
Now
he does.
probably 280 because you missed the show cause on March 31 too.
It's 255, Judge.
All right, so you owe 155 after you pay the 100 today. When can you pay that?
Am I able to make the payments?
Tell me what you can afford to pay weekly, bi-weekly, whatever the case may be.
25,
20 what?
bi-weekly.
Okay, you pay 100 today. Balance to be paid at rate of, you said 20. 20 bi-weekly, and I'll start that 2 weeks from today on May the 7th. Is that okay? And if you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom. Do you know how to use Zoom? Then you'll go on, you call the court, say, I want to talk to the judge. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension.
Next, a woman named Patricia appeared before the judge, clearly confused about a previous court ruling. She believed her case had been completely dismissed, but the judge explained that only the reckless driving charge had been dropped. She had actually pleaded responsible to careless driving and still owed court fines. Patricia admitted she could not afford the payment. Rather than immediately punishing her, The judge patiently reviewed the case history and worked to clear up the misunderstanding. The exchange highlighted how easily court agreements can be misunderstood when defendants fail to fully grasp the details.
Okay? Is that okay? All right. If you don't have the money, don't be scared. Just call the court and I'll give you extensions. I don't care how many times we have to do that, all right?
Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it.
How do you support yourself?
I work.
Where at?
Repair credit is here.
How many hours do you work? How much do you make per hour?
I have a lot of expenses, plus I just got this diagnosis with this medical.
I'll tell you what, I'll reduce your balance. Heather, we're gonna reduce your balance. I'll just indicate defendant's balance after the 100 paid today is 100, not 155, okay?
Okay,
So you're gonna owe $100 after you pay the $100 today. Your name?
Donald Mackey the third.
You're charged with driving on a suspended and equipment violation. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and arraign you and I'll send you to the prosecutor then, okay? It is alleged that on March 29 of 26 that you did operate a motor vehicle with suspended license in the city of Trenton, county of Wayne, on West near Veterans Parkway at 9:05 in the morning. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those in 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You also have a second charge of defective equipment. You understand?
Yes, I had that paid. I fixed that problem.
Did you
I
take it?
That says I fixed it.
Show that to the prosecutor, okay?
When Patricia explained her financial struggles, the judge shifted from strict legal procedure to compassion. After confirming she had $100 available, he arranged a payment plan for the remaining balance. He instructed her to pay only $20 every 2 weeks and assured her that if she ever struggled to make payments, she could contact the court and request additional time through Zoom hearings. The judge emphasized that he cared more about communication than punishment, encouraging her never to ignore the court.
I'll send you to the prosecutor. I'll enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money, but show him that you got that repaired. And then you come back in front of me after you speak to the prosecutor, okay? Yeah, that's speeding. Your name?
Sean.
All right, so you want a lawyer or you want me just to arraign you and send you to the prosecutor?
Yeah, just send me to the prosecutor.
Okay, I'll go ahead and arraign you. It is alleged that on February 18 of 26 that you operated an unregistered vehicle on Jefferson near Slocum in Trenton at 1:43 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. You understand that?
Yeah.
And did you sign, read, and understand this advice of rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? You also have a charge of speeding. That's a 1-point civil infraction. Do you understand me?
Yes.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer.
Yes.
I'm entering a not guilty plea, $100 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
All right. So this is going right to the prosecutor. Go speak to the prosecutor, and then you're coming back in front of me either way today, okay? Thank you. Watch yourself.
Thank you. At least the courts are looking at that, we have to call for perfectly regularly judge for reading and standing.
Sir, your name?
Alexander McEnroe.
All right, so now you negotiated this. There was an operating while intoxicated charge, which you effectively got the prosecutor to reduce to operating while impaired, the OWI to be dismissed, and also there's going to be a plea to impeding with the speed to be dismissed. True?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to operating while impaired, the possible.
As Patricia prepared to leave, the judge asked about her employment situation and income. After learning more about her circumstances, he made an unexpected decision. Instead of requiring the full remaining balance, he reduced the amount she owed. What had been a $155 balance after her initial payment was cut down to just $100. Patricia was visibly relieved. The moment demonstrated how judges can sometimes exercise discretion when they believe a person is making a genuine effort to improve their situation.
Penalties are up to $300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs, or all of those. 4 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be, or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
yes.
All right. To the charge, operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And to the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? Responsible? Were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Trenton, county of Wayne on Jefferson, near Breland and Gibraltar on March 20 of 26 at 5:40 in the morning?
Yes,
And did you drink alcohol prior to that? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
about 4 years.
All right. Was your ability to operate that motor vehicle impaired because of the alcohol consumption?
Yes.
All right. Why were you pulled over by the police? Because of the speeding?
The
You
speed.
think you were speeding at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yeah.
And did you take an breathalyzer test? In counsel with a result of 0.110, and you so stipulate that that was accurate for purposes of the plea?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole, Mr. Madrigal? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted to impaired driving. OWI is dismissed. Plea is accepted to impeding. Speed's dismissed. I'm going to refer you for a screening and assessment. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs, $1,000 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. I'm going to give you a court date. You're going to go down the hall then and get that paper notice, then go over to probation where you'll fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. Is that going to be May 7th
Yes, at 8:30.
at 8:30?
Joe, do you need me here for this?
Are you not scheduled to be here that day? We don't need, how many more dockets do you have?
The next defendant, Donald, faced a much more serious situation. He was charged with driving on a suspended license, a misdemeanor that carried the possibility of fines, jail time, court costs, and points on his driving record. The judge carefully explained all of his rights and the potential consequences. Donald informed the court that he had already fixed the equipment violation connected to the traffic stop. Rather than rushing to judgment, the judge instructed him to present proof to the prosecutor and allowed the legal process to continue. It was another example of the court balancing accountability with fairness.